So my name's Tanner Callan with the Flagstaff Fire Department. I'm an engineer paramedic that currently works on Engine 2 in the city. And I get to be a part of the apparatus committee with some of my past experience. So we're here with our new Velocity pumper. This is actually our first Velocity chassis that we've gone with. We've had the Quantum chassis in the past, and we're looking forward to have the larger engine horsepower capacity that we can have with the Velocity. A lot of the newer cab design and layout I think will fit our firefighters a lot better. So going down the line, we decided this time that we went away with the air steps on this truck, just from what we've experienced in the past, and we wanted to try something different, so we went to the fixed steps. But everything's fixated up into the headboard, so nothing's hanging down in the line of sight of any of the engineer or the captain. We have a really nice LED lighting package in the cab that lights it up really well at night when we need it. A nice feature with the Velocities too is electric windows throughout. That's a nice feature that we can control from the driver's seat, that somebody leaves the window down in the back, we can roll it up. Working our way back, pretty simple in the cab. We wanted to, this is our first clean cab concept truck. So instead of having SCBAs in the cab, we have 2 air ride seats for the firefighters, and then 2 fold down seats if we have any passengers. We keep some of our EMS equipment in here, like the center box over the engine cowling, where it will be where our drug box is, and our battery chargers for our 2-way radios, and our thermal imaging cameras in the cab as well. And then we have map books and other stuff that we keep back here. So working our way back, this truck has a 1500 GPM Waterous pump, and that's we haven't had a Waterous pump since I want to say 1992. So we've had Hales in the past, and now we've gone to this because one of our sister departments is actually a Waterous dealer, and we can get parts a little bit easier. So, but we like the layout, the design of it. Hose storage for our soft suction hose that we'll use. Most of the time we have it in this compartment, but we're limited on compartment space because now we're going to have SCBAs in here, and we're trying to keep our turnout gear in the compartment. So we're trying to pull as much out and put it into extra storage areas. So a nice part with these Velocities too is the large amounts of SCBA bottle storage. Normally on the rest of our trucks we only carry 4 bottles total extra, and now we can have 3 in this compartment all by itself, in addition to 1 more here. So, and another new nice feature that we have with the Velocity is the backup camera. This is the first truck that we've had with a backup camera. We also have a side view camera on the passenger side for blind spots, and that's going to be a nice new safety feature to protect our guys. Another new feature with this truck is we extended our hose bed up a little bit higher, and we can keep our backboards here, and then we use striker stair chairs that'll be stored back here, and then just extra storage there. That's that many more items that we move out of the compartments to have more room for our SCBAs. So in this compartment we have heavy duty roll-out shelves. That's where we keep our exhaust fans and hose clamps, and it's just nice to be able to have this roll out instead of having to reach in there to get a heavy fan. So on our trucks we usually do the extended platform just to have extra surface area to be able to climb up and work up top. This cabinet is usually our EMS cabinet, so we carry all of our EMS equipment in here. But this is actually where our SCBAs are going to go for our firefighter. So we'll have one here, and then he'll have room to store his turnout gear in here as well. So one nice feature with this compartment, once again moving stuff out of the roll-up compartment, we have 2 fire extinguishers that'll be here, which will leave room on the other side for an extra air pack and room for our 4th firefighter. So swing tool outboard in here, and this is the captain/engineer compartment. So we'll have an SCBA pack here as well with room for turnout gear. And this is also where we keep some of our engineer equipment, so when he's working on the passenger side of the truck, we have duplicate equipment on both sides, so he doesn't have to run back and forth. So part of the lighting package that we chose to do on this truck is we have the Wayland 900 series LED lighting, and then we also have these Pioneer floodlights. And these floodlights are on extended riser poles so that we can have full 360-degree lighting on a scene, and I know our guys have said that's what they like. And on our last truck we had them mounted to the cab, but we chose to bring them back up there because this interferes with our hose loads. So nothing's mounted to the cab anymore, it's all up there, and we have control of them from inside the cab, but also on each pump panel. So we've also chosen to go with the water tank level gauges on the cab as well, so that we can indicate to our crews a little bit easier of our water situation. We left a nice space here for storage, and then we've also done the mounting plate here, because we'll have our MDT mounted to the plate here. We also have a lot of auxiliary power ports in the backside of the dash, because we now have our electronic tablets that we use for patient care reports. Everything in here is laid out a lot more easier. Extra button here for the radio versus trying to reach up to your box for the captain. And one of the first things you might notice up on top of the cab is we don't have a light bar. We've chosen to go with the individual light design. We found that it's easier to replace individual lights if they do burn out. Another awesome feature is the floodlight that we have on the front. We run quite a few calls at night, obviously, and when we're searching for the person that we're looking for, the front floodlight while driving is huge for us, and that was one thing on our last truck that we were able to get, and all of the crews loved it. So that's going to be a normal feature from this point forward. The floodlights are the 900 series Wayland lights, and they provide awesome scene lighting. And a cool feature with these 900 series Wayland lights is they can program the coloring to whichever one you want. So you get the clear housing on them, you can have them all red, all blue, you can have them alternating. It's pretty cool what they can do with these newer lighting. So we just want to shout out a special thanks to our Fire Chief Mark Gaylord and our Deputy Chief Mark Wilson that headed up this project and worked with City Council, and we want to definitely appreciate the City Council for approving this. This is an awesome truck for our crews that's going to provide a lot of new safety features and a lot better working conditions for us. So we definitely want to appreciate them. Thanks for watching, and